Everybody, how we doing? And welcome to another edition of Generic Commander. It's the show on YouTube where a couple guys get together and we play Commander. You know, that one show on YouTube that's like the other shows on YouTube. But this one's us, and we're having fun. And today we are going to be battling with cards from Foundations or reprints that appeared in Foundations, and as our commanders. So I'm looking forward to it. I know this is going to be a ton of fun. So let's go ahead and get started around the table. I'll go ahead and introduce me and my commander. I'm Graham, also go by Hamhawks42 on the internet, and I'm playing Niv Mizzet Visionary, which is a new card from Foundations. It's Niv Mizzet, but it's the inverse of the other Niv Mizzets. Normally, when Niv Mizzet says when you draw a card, you get to ping somebody. This says whenever you ping somebody, whenever you deal damage, non-combat damage, you draw that many cards. So it's a dumb combo deck, but it's also like straight burn, like just burn ass burn is what we're doing here. So this deck is mostly red and it's mostly burn. And because Niv is going to continue to refill my hand, hopefully I'll be able to actually find enough lava spikes and flame rifts and whatnot to actually end the game is my hope. So we'll see.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing. So next up, Jolly. What's up, dude?
Hello. I'm Jolly St. Click, and I decided that I don't want to have to try it all today. So I'm bringing out Tatyova, the Benthic Druid, the quintessential Simic commander that everybody says every new Simic commander is just copying, which is true. It's a mill deck. Not gonna surprise anybody. I'm running like things that mill when I draw cards. I'm just trying to draw a bunch of cards and mill everybody out. I'm gonna have a really good time.
Let's go.
We're gonna shut the brain off, draw cards, and mill. Yeehaw, ride 'em, cowboy.
This could get really interesting because I do have one mill card in this deck. I don't know if we'll see it or not, but anyway.
You're
playing things that I
No,
do
it's not
enjoy.
Mindcrank. I don't have Mindcrank, although that would be amazing. No, Sphinx's what is it, Sphinx's tutelage?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, because I'm going to be drawing a lot of cards, hopefully. So you know.
When I say you're playing something that I don't enjoy, I mean that you're playing Tatyova, meaning that you're playing landfall and extra lands, and I do not appreciate this. But yeah, I'm Jarvis. I'm playing Galta. You've seen Galta before on the channel in things that are antithetical to our playstyle, but it also fits for Foundations. It's big mono green bulk rares, mono green stompy, mono green go at. It just does mono green things. It also cheats by ramping because green cheats. It's just what green does. Oh,
True.
and also we drew the winner for the giveaway.
Oh yeah.
Watch the video that's spliced in somewhere here in the beginning, wherever Russ decides to put it. It might even be here. Hello, we're here to go and pick Generic Commander's winner for the counterspell from our giveaway tweet. So right now there's going to be one winner you must be following. This tool only lets us allow it to use a like. It won't let me use a like and reply. I used to use Twitter Picker, and it doesn't let me go, and Twitter Picker has been shut down, so I'm using this new website called XPicker. So hopefully it still works. However, we're going to go and pick a winner. So the winner is Hex4906. So remember, DM us on Twitter to go and get that information for the giveaway. Now back to the game. Oh, wait.
And we're back.
I can't believe who won.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations, you.
Absolutely.
Amazing. Love it.
Hey everybody, I'm Uncle Russ. I am playing Ramos, Dragon Engine. This is an artifacts deck. The idea is to make essentially everybody miserable and me have fun. It's about as stinky as you can get.
Okay.
When it's just artifacts. So I hope to have fun and have nobody else have fun.
Artifacts notoriously a fair archetype.
I mean, to be fair,
Absolutely.
you know, there's nothing major.
Well, they're
going on.
artifacts, so they are fair.
Exactly. Nothing major in here, just a bunch of tutors and a door to nothingness. Anyway,
Ooh.
If I get thrown into a door, I'm not mad. Just so you know. Yep.
yeah, if I get to pull it off once, I'm happy. There's 3 of you.
Heck yeah.
I just want to take one of you out with it.
I'm here,
And
I'm
yeah,
here for it.
I
All right.
believe that means Ham gets to kick us off.
So yeah, gentlemen, are we ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Let
Ready when
us
you are.
do this thing. All right. Drawing for turn. I'm gonna go ahead and play a mountain and pass.
All right, I'm gonna draw a card. Whoa, boy, you'll never guess what kind of instant or sorcery that was. I'm gonna
What?
play.
Cautious Insidious Laughter.
I
Rubber
actually
Grove.
don't have that in here. All of my mill is tied to card draw. I'm gonna play Hinterland Harbor tapped and pass the turn.
So there was one complaint I had about Foundations after doing more research about the set.
Yeah.
Forest pass, and it's for the reprints. Red got multiple reprint legendary creatures.
Mm-hmm.
White and green also got multiple reprint legendary creatures. Blue and black each only had one legendary creature reprinted in the Foundation set.
Hmm.
In the Meojian, the black Meojian for black, and Arcanus for blue.
I'm going to go ahead
Why do they hate the mirror?
because everybody hates
Your
Demir. I'm going to play a Plains
Yeah,
for
fuck
turn
Russ.
and pass.
Oh, planes.
All right.
I don't have my commander out. I need to move that over here.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and play another mountain. Tap for a fire diamond, which enters tapped and can tap for a red and pass.
Yeehaw, weehaw. Whoa.
Right? They
We're
fixed the
gonna
Moxie,
play
guys. They made them like fair and therefore kind of not good. But you know.
Simic Growth Chamber, returning this Hinterland Harbor to my hand.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna discard at the end of my turn a basic island. I'm gonna move my deck over here real quick just so we can see my graveyard. It might be important. Whee! Okay,
Okay, dogs.
I'm done.
Okay,
Yeah, you are.
draw. I want to play this forest,
Mm.
and then Gala Greeters. Gala Greeters.
Ooh.
Whenever
Galaga
another
Power.
creature enters the battlefield under my control, I could choose one that hasn't been chosen yet. Put a +1/+1 counter on it, create a tap treasure, and gain life.
Mm.
And I
Seems
will
good.
pass.
Actually, at your end step, I'm going to play an Enlightened Tutor. I'm going to search my art library for an artifact and or enchantment. Not just artifact or enchantment, and then put it in the battlefield tapped. And, or I'm sorry, not put it in the battlefield. I put it on the top of my deck.
That's
Man, I'm like, Enlightened Tutor got good. Battlefield tapped.
You know?
Yeah, imagine a tutor that would let you just get like an artifact and put it directly into play. And
There have
imagine if that wasn't banned in Commander and the format could finally be free to do what it needs.
I was about to say, yeah, what if Tinker was legal anywhere? Yeah, no.
Imagine
Bring back Tinker, damn it! I want an Omen machine fast.
Well, there are still ones that you can tutor right to the battlefield. They just cost a lot more than 1 mana.
Yeah, it's like War of Invention, or I think there's like there's Resculpt or Reshape, something like that. But I think that's even random. Like there's a lot of stuff that can. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I know what you got, but what did you get?
Oh, I'm going to show you in just a second. I tell you what, because it's right here,
What?
and I'm going to put it on top of my library and reveal it to everybody. I have to reveal it.
I was like, you have to show it to us.
Yeah, but I'm going to let you guess before I reveal it. We're going to turn it into a game.
Oh, okay. So stinky
right.
artifacts. Stinky artifacts.
Well, I mean,
Hot seat
Oh,
is
do you-
pretty smelly.
I'm
what?
gonna guess Soul Ring.
No,
Gonna be-
but I
gonna
think
be
Russ
lame like
wants to
that.
play a good turn too. I think that Russ is trying to piss off Jarvis, and so what he's grabbing is something that he can cast for 2 mana, Howling Mine, calling it right now.
Or it's like
I
a
was-
Torpor Orb just to mess with you, Jelly. I don't know.
I was going with Door to Nothingness.
Oh, that's actually, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey!
That was my second. That was my second choice.
Yeah,
Hmm.
nailed it.
Untap.
Safe
Upkeep
bet.
draw. Hey, look at that.
Crazy.
I'll play 1. Play the Sol Ring. Then for turn, I'm going to play the Celestial Sanctuary. It comes in tapped, and then bounces a land to my hand.
Ooh.
Got a lot of them Karoo lands today, I see. All right.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and pass it a turn.
Unless
Okay.
we're playing precons, you will not see a bounce land in any of my decks.
Fair enough.
This one just
In my
gets to do extra
Reanimator
land
graveyard
drop.
decks, I love them. I'm a big fan. In
That makes
Reanimator
sense.
and Landfall, I absolutely have them. Yep.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pay 3, and yes, this is a 2-color deck, and I'm going to play Chromatic Lantern. Don't at me unless you actually do want to throw like some shade in the comments. Feel free. And then I'm
Well, I
gonna
was gonna say you've only played mountains and a red mana rock so far.
exactly. So now all of a sudden I have access to blue.
There
Well,
you go.
I this mana base is weird. Because I needed a critical mass of mountains because I may or may not have a copy of Extra Planar Lens and I wanted to use it. So
That's
and the vast
fun.
majority of the deck is red, so I figured, hey, that's a good opportunity to just go mountain crazy.
I dig
What
it.
are artifacts?
Yeah, a couple artifacts. Yeah, and so yeah, I've got Swiftfoot Boots online as well, and access to 5 mana at present, which is kind of fun. So I'm gonna pass with a 6 mana
Yeehaw.
commander. I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna play an island. I'm gonna pay 3. And I'm gonna play a Tireless Provisioner. Landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under my control, I can create a food, which no one has ever done, or I make a treasure token.
Yep.
And then I will pass the turn.
I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
there's
food is the
someone
one.
that has made the food. I
I doubt it.
I could see what Brouhaha has a
Okay.
Guillaume deck. I could see them with Tireless Provisioner making food.
Fair enough. Yeah, actually, in Vegas, Bruja was giving out food tokens, and it's Tiny Bones eating ass.
Play another
Yeah.
forest.
So it's a little butt on a plate. It's kind of adorable.
I want to play George, Mana Gorger Hydra.
George,
And when it
George,
enters,
Jungle.
I want to get a tap treasure.
That's a whole thing, huh?
Whoa.
Yeah, so Mana Gorger Hydra, if you don't know it, has Tramplace, and whenever a player casts a spell, it gets a +1/+1 counter. So it's a grower.
Yep.
And I
Better
will
than this
pass.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play an Arcane Lighthouse for turn.
Very good.
Tap 2, 3, 4. For a sad robot. When it enters the battlefield, I search the library for a basic land card, put that into the battlefield tap, then shuffle my library.
Sounds
Trigger.
very good.
Okay.
I'm
Between
gonna go ahead
the mana.
and.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a mountain and then shuffle while I pass my turn.
Okay. Well, Mana Gorger Hydra reminds me of actually in Foundations. There's the Mossborn Hydra. That thing's freaking weird. Have you guys seen this? Have you heard about this? Have you seen
No.
this? It's a 0/0 for 3 that enters with 1/1/1 counter on it, and whenever a land, just landfall, whenever you get a land, you double the number of counters on it.
Oh, that's sick.
It's pretty ridiculous because on turn 4, if you drop it and then a Fabled Passage and crack it, you end the turn with a 4/4 Trampler in play that is only getting bigger from there. It's pretty wild. So yeah, it's neat. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 3 for a Gutter Snipe.
So burn it with
There's
fire, is what you're saying.
Yeah, which is a 2/2 for 3 that whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage to each opponent, which I think is decent with my commander. I am then going to tap my Fire Diamond to equip Swiftfoot Boots. Any responses?
No,
Nope.
except I do need to go and put a counter on George.
Yeah, you do. All right. And everybody has meaningful blockers, I see. So I guess I pass.
Hell yeah. Who's ready to do green stuff, potentially?
Green stuff's icky.
I agree. I'm going to play a Vine Glimmer Snarl. I will reveal this island. I make a treasure.
Yeah. Snarl actually came in untapped. I'm confused.
And then
What is
I'm
this?
gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4, sack the treasure for 5. And I'm
one does.
gonna attempt to cast Grow from the Ashes Kit to go get 2 basics untapped into play.
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
Another
hold
card
on.
reprinted in Foundations. Yeah.
Now
Let's
they
go.
do come in untapped, so that's fun. So here
Yeah,
is
they
a
do.
forest. Here is an
Dude,
island.
Untap Ramp is so good. Ugh.
I now have 2 treasures. I'm not gonna continue shuffling because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4 to explosive vegetation.
Let's go, dude.
And
The
then I will-
classic. I love it.
Ah.
Sometimes it's it's the same way I felt about when I played my Muldrotha Craterhoof Behemoth deck. Like sometimes when you
Mhm.
just lean so hard into it, it goes back around to being really, really funny. And I just really, really like it.
It's funny you mentioned that. One deck that I've played in Standard since Foundations drops was a full-on Gates like control deck. And I've been wringing my fists at that deck for years, but I was like, all right, we have Maze's End in Standard. I'm gonna play 2 or 3 matches with it. I'm gonna hate it. It's gonna suck, and then we're gonna move on. Like 4 hours later, like guys, this is awesome. This is the greatest. Yeah, I was
Alrighty.
annoyed at myself with how much fun I was having with that. Yeah.
Now, the thing that I'm realizing now about my excitable brain is that I could have probably just played Tatyova and tried to get card draw triggers off of that, but I was so
yeah.
excited at the notion that I kind of forgot. So we'll just pass the turn with a bunch of mana and some treasures, and we'll
How many cards in hand?
hope. I have 4, 3 of which are lands.
Okay, all right.
we'll
So
see
that
what
could have been a lot worse, but yeah, that's hilarious. Oh.
Forest. Case of the Locked Hothouse. This is a case that I may play an additional land on each of my turns. Or just trigger, so he's up to a 6/6. That cares about all players, not just opponents.
Oh, fun.
Hooray.
So I get to play an additional land on each of my turns. Then once I have 7 or more lands, it's become solved at my end step. And once it's solved, I may look at the top card of my library at any time, and I can play lands, enchantments, and creature spells from the top of my library.
Ooh.
Well, that sounds like
Mhm.
fun.
Okay.
I will play another land for turn. Beseiju as a land.
Interesting.
So, jolly.
What?
I was going to hit Ham
No, I get it. I know
Because
what's
it-
going to
because-
happen.
because of Gutter Snipe. But then you just had to go and do what you did.
I understand.
So, I'm going to send a 7-year... Oh, I'm sorry, not 7. 6 your way.
All right, I'm gonna go digging real quick for I'm gonna tap a sack of treasure and I'm gonna brainstorm, see if I can find like a rapid hybridization or something. Go ahead,
Yeah.
make it bigger. 1.
I guess it was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this deck, Gutter Snipe has a chance to be kind of insane. So I do understand. Cannot deny it. But yeah.
I like these cards. Yeah, I'll put this one will be the main one, and then I can put any of these back on top. We'll put this and this back on top.
Are you sure that's the order you want them in?
Nope. I'll take 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
And then I will pass.
All right. Gonna untap. Draw. Play an island for turn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ramos. Dragon Engine.
Ramos, you feel it coming through your speakers. There's a 4/4.
Yeah, and then I pass.
Okay.
How bolted we about to be?
I'm not sure. We'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead, untap, upkeep, and or draw, and play another mountain. I'm looking around the board, and I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and bring up my commander.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna pay 1 to get Swifty. throw the Swiftfoot boots
Very good.
Mm.
onto Nivathi Midget. And I think I shouldn't leave damage on the table. So I could offer the I could put Russ in a situation where it's take 5 or block with Ramos, which is tempting because I have a feeling Ramos is going to get real big. I also have a sneaking suspicion no matter what I do, that Mana Gorger Hydra is coming my way next turn. So instead, I'm going to send Commander in the air at
That's
Jarvis.
that's not necessarily true.
I will also say that the Mana Gorger Hydra, similar to Ramos, can also get really, really big, except for
Both
everybody makes that happen and not
Yes.
just Russ.
Correct. Well, so I'm going to send it to Jarvis. Maybe I will regret this decision, but for the moment, that's what's happening.
I have plans on my turn, and the Mana Gorger Hydra doesn't even matter.
Oh, that's even more alarming. So, all right. So I stand by that decision, and I will pass my turn after a quick pop in the air.
Yark of the Covenant. Here we go. Drawing a card. All right, that's a good card. What we're gonna do? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you could believe it, Tatty Ave.
What? No.
So whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life and draw a card. So very cool and a very good card.
Yep.
We're gonna play Hinterland Harbor. I'm going to gain 1 life. Bazooka Bubblegum. Put a thing there.
And Ham, you see what Jolly's doing?
Yeah,
This
I'm
is why I
growing your
said
Mana Gorger Hydra.
I said
And
this
this
is
guy-
why I said not necessarily coming your way.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, I do agree that you are a threat and a problem. Jolly is doing something I really dislike.
Yeah. Because
landfall.
Well, hold on. It gets better. Check this out, Jarvis. I'm going to play Rites of Flourishing. At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card, so there's some group hug for your ass. And then also, each player can play an additional land on each of their turns.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna for my second land, I'm gonna drop an island. And I'm gonna gain a life. I'm gonna draw a card. Yeehaw. Oh, I get another treasure.
When Jolly giggles like that, you know we're in for a treat. All right.
I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna cast Explore. I get to play
Jesus
land
Christ.
this turn, and I draw.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm gonna play. Oh, Jeepers Creepers. Oh man, that's funny. I'm gonna play a Rhymewood Falls as my 3rd additional land. I'm gonna gain a life. I'll get another treasure here. And then, man, what can we do? What can we do? Draw a couple more cards. Yeah. You know what? I hate this game. I'm gonna sacrifice 4 treasures. I'm gonna cast Collective Voyage. I've paid 3 into this. What Collective Voyage does is it has joined forces. Starting with me, each player may pay any amount of mana into this, and then we go get the total amount of mana spent this way. We get that many basic lands and put them onto the battlefield tab. So I paid 3 into it. Jarvis, do you want to pay any into this?
You know what? I have 1 land here untapped. I will pay 1.
All right. Everybody go get 4 basics.
Let's go.
I'm
so here for this. All right.
Do they come in tapped?
Yes, they all come in tabbed. Forest. Island.
I've got 3 mountains and 1 island. Fun fact, the only basic island in this deck.
I make 4 treasures. I'm going to gain 4 life. And I'm going to draw 4.
Oh, yep.
I hope I draw Scape Shift.
Swamp. There's my swamp.
I hope I draw Scape Shift more than anything in the world.
Oh.
Come on, Scape Shift in the top 4. This video will be an hour long. It will be my turn the whole time.
Yeah. Typical landfall shenanigans. Yep.
All right, let's draw 4. 1. Okay. A 2. Okay. A 3. Okay. A 4. Oh, come on. None of those are good. Let's see. Are
Cheapers.
there any?
Oh, nerds.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
hey, hold up, gang. I got this. Okay, so we're going to use 3 of these treasures. We're going to cast
Not a
extra
reassuring.
station of a Rite of Flourishing. So this is going to enter as a copy of Rites of Flourishing. So now everybody's going to draw 2 extra cards in their draw step, and I get to play an additional land.
So everyone gets 3 additional lands. 2 additional lands for a total of 3 lands each turn.
Yep. That's a thing. Yeah.
I'm going to play a Windswept Heath. I'm going to get a treasure. I'm going to draw a card and gain a life.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to sacrifice it. I'm gonna get a forest. I'll put it into play.
Seems good. All right.
Let's keep this train going. Oh boy. All right, skip shift off the top, baby. Let's go. All right, here we go. This is it. This is what everybody wanted.
Yep,
All right,
here we
Gubby.
go. It's happening.
Draw. Oh, a little late, huh? You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna pay 1 and 2 treasures.
Scootsworm?
No, I don't have Scootsworm. It's a mill deck.
Aw.
I'm gonna
Right.
play Psychic Corrosion. Whenever I draw a card, each opponent mills 2.
Okay.
That would have been much cooler to have at the start of all this. But now I finally have one of my wind guns. And I pass my turn.
All right.
Untap. I'm going to draw 3.
You draw 3
1,
cards.
2,
You're
3.
welcome.
Yep.
There's 1 land. And I'm going to make you all hate me.
How?
He's gonna blow it up.
Oh, that's really funny. What is it, Bane of Progress?
4, 8, 10. Yeah, so
That'd be understandable.
sacrifice this treasure
Mm-hmm.
for 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. Vorinclex Voice of Hunger.
I do hate everything about that forever. Yeah.
Gonna tap treasure.
And I always will.
For
That card is
readers.
that card is heinous. It is yeah.
For
It is a
tap that
wretched,
forest
evil jerk card for jerks.
for 2 green,
Yep.
and I'm a jerk. Galta.
Hey, there's Galta.
Mm.
Tap these for 2 green.
Very good.
Sorry, 4 green. I mean,
There you
Momentous Falls, sacrificing Galta. So, by the way, Vorinclex Voice of Hunger. If you don't know, trample. Whenever you tap a land for mana, you get to create twice that much.
Mhm.
And whenever an opponent taps a land for mana, it doesn't untap during their next untap step.
Okay.
Galta, it's a 12/12 that has reduction based off of my total power of creatures, so it only costs me 2 green, and it's a 12/12 with trample. A Momentous Fall. As an additional cost of cast this, I have to sacrifice a creature. Galta. And I draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power, then I gain life equal to its toughness. Oh, and I want to put a +1/+1 counter on Gauntlet Readers with its trigger. With Galta entering. So yes, I will draw 12.
I have 15 lands.
Okay. That seems pretty good.
I'm very happy with what's going on for me.
Yo, that is ass.
We still have 2 more land drops this turn, if I'm not
Well,
mistaken.
that's what's ass about this.
Oh, you didn't find
get
any?
lands?
I got 2 lands, and I actually have a total of 3 land drops because of my Case of the Locked Hothouse.
Oh.
So I actually, how am I going to play this?
Very carefully.
It's up to you.
Well,
You decide.
I thought I would have gotten another land. I thought I would have gotten at least another basic land out of this, but I did not.
Mhm.
I will play this Rogue's Passage and a Lair of the Hydra as 2 additional lands.
Nice.
Okay. Good ones to have, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Awkward time to get them, but they're good to have. Yeah.
Um, I thought this would be so much better.
I'm just excited that you drew 12 cards and I'm in a mill deck.
What is Red
That
Flourishing
cuts out a lot
trigger?
of
Is it on draw step or is it at beginning of turn?
What's the question?
When does Red Flourishing trigger for the draw?
It's the draw step, and it's not
Okay.
really a trigger. It's just sort of like a thing.
I think it's a trigger.
Or-
Yeah, at the beginning of
Is
each
it a
player's
trigger?
draw
I
step.
can't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
if
because
there's
there's I
any
think
sort of weird
I want to say Hammer of
modifiers in that.
Bogarden. I think is like a full-on replacement effect where like instead of drawing one card, you draw 2 instead.
So what I want to do
Which
is
is
I
different
want
from-
to exile this Elvish Spirit Guide from my hand for
I
a
love
green
Elvish
mana.
Spirit Guide.
Okay.
Tap this Rogue's Passage for 2. One's going to be left floating, but I kind of want to get this Innkeeper talent out there.
Innkeeper sounds good.
I want to move. It's on step 1 right now. It's step 1 is at the beginning of my combat on my turn. I get to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature I control. Level 2 is for 1 green mana, permanents I control with a +1/+1, or with any counters on them actually, have Ward 1. And it's level 3, costs 4 mana. It pretty much gives you double counters whenever you have counters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move to combat.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yep.
trigger Innkeeper's Talent, and I'm going to put that on my Vorinclex, because why not?
Fair enough.
Give him that Ward 1 potentially.
I don't have any mana left because I did not get any untapped lands,
Never mind.
other than the Rogue's Passage,
I said never
which-
mind.
which is what I was like, okay, I'll get those additional lands.
And you got a colorless one?
And then I didn't get any additional lands. But I am going to go to combat. And
Mhm.
as I said, Cam, you are a problem, but
Yes.
you didn't do everything that I hate.
That's fair.
19 trample coming to Jolly's way.
Yeah, good. I've earned this. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I'm at 23. That's Jim Carrey's least favorite number, by the way.
I get that
Well,
reference.
There was a whole movie
Thank
about
you.
that. Yeah.
Okay, give me a moment. I just need to figure out what I'm discarding, but I do have effects on Russ's upkeep, and that's why I said give me a moment.
Mm.
Okay.
What are your Russ's upkeep effects?
Not upkeep, I mean beginning of turn. I have an effect.
Mm.
So before it even goes to draw step.
Okay.
So in the upkeep.
Yeah, so yeah, upkeep. Yeah, what was I talking about?
Mm.
So I'm going to discard. So that's 7. I'm discarding Fyndhorn Elves, Blightsteel, Emergent Woodworm, and Avenger of Zendikar.
Very good.
Blightsteel's going to shuffle back in. I don't even know if those were the right ones to discard. I just decided to discard those.
Okie doke.
Okay. Now, in Russ's upkeep.
Well, I get to untap, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. You would be on tap for this. Yep.
Okay,
Untap.
untapped.
Upkeep.
Now it is my upkeep.
Force of Vigor pitching Beast Whisperer. I want to destroy Estrid's Invocation and Psychic Corrosion.
Both?
Yeah, destroy up to 2 target artifacts and/or enchantments.
Why both of mine?
Because I would have destroyed both Rites of Flourishing, but Psychic Corrosion is a problem.
I hadn't even milled anybody yet.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
but
was
with
stopping
Casioba,
it.
that was gonna happen.
I was
It
stopping
gonna
it before it happened.
It
So
was gonna be
Russ,
gnarly.
Mm.
Yeah.
instead of 3 cards and 3 land drops, you would get 2 cards and 2 land drops.
We'll see.
Because I did leave a right of one of the rights of flourishing.
Alright, so untap, upkeep, draw. Alright.
Oh yeah, Force of Vigor, because I'm doing a really bad job of reading my cards. Since it wasn't my turn, I got to exile a green card from my hand to cast it, and I get to destroy up to 2 artifacts and/or enchantments.
I'm going to play a plains and a forest for turn. I would be able to play this other land, but Jarvis had to go and rain on my parade. He's like, "Yeah, I'll take 3, but nobody else can get 3."
Yeah. And make sure because of the Vorinclex that you mark whichever lands you tap because they're going to be stunned effectively.
Oh yeah, I'll do that as well.
Sorry. Again, parade raining, but
Don't bring around a clown to rain on my parade. Stunned lands.
all right, 2 red, white. I'm just going to put my stun lands under a penny.
yeah. Groovy.
Penny for your thoughts.
Exactly. But I'm going to
Oh,
play
and I get
this
to cheat now.
Caporattle Sunborn. Trigger Ramos gets 2+1/+1 counters because there's 2 colors used in the spell.
Heck yeah.
Whenever Caporati Sunborn attacks, I may tap 2 untapped artifacts and/or creatures I control. If I do, I discover 3.
Heck yeah.
Okie doke.
Onkers bonkers.
We're
Full
gonna
disclosure,
go
I did not hear anything you said. I'm going to read what it does. You keep going.
2, 3,
Oh, okay.
4. I play a Cosmos Elixir. At the beginning of my end step, draw a card if my life total is greater than my starting life total. Otherwise, I gain 2 life. Most notably, it is colorless, so it does not trigger Ramos. And then I'm going to move to combats. And I'm going to pass right through combats, and I'm going to end my turn. At the beginning of my end step, my life total is not greater than my starting life total, but now it is because I gained 2 life. Pass.
Heck yeah.
Good deal. All right. Doing that untap thing. I'm going to draw my 2 cards. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. So I'm chilling with 2 potential land drops. Well, I'm going to go ahead and tap. I'm going to tap the Fire Diamond and the Chromatic Lantern first, just because I will be able to untap them. I'm going to play out a Stormcatch Mentor. It's a 1/1 haste prowess otter that says instant sorcery spell that cast costs 1 less to cast.
Very good.
I think that's pretty neat. I'm then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Amanias at my disposal. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 of it to cast Dragon's Approach. And fun fact, this is the only copy of Dragon's Approach that I have in this deck.
So we all take 2?
Yeah,
That's
so Dragon's
great.
Approach. Well, so it's going to be a total of 5.
Okay.
Oh,
Dragon's
yeah.
Approach is one of those cards that, yeah, you can have any number, but it says it deals 3 damage to each opponent, and then if I have 5 copies of it in my graveyard, I can, or 4 additional copies in addition to the one I'm casting, I can go search for a dragon. But I don't have any other dragons. I don't think I have any other dragons in the 99, and this is my only 1 copy of it because I just think it's funny. So the Gutter Snipe is going to trigger. You each take 2. And as a result, that triggers Niv Mizzet, and I draw 6 cards.
Yes.
4, 5, 6. And then Dragon's Approach is going to resolve, and you each take 3.
3.
And I draw an additional 9 cards.
So I drew 12 cards on my turn, and Ham still drew more than me.
Yeah, off of Dragon's Approach. Which, I get a kick out of that. I don't know if anybody else does, but...
I like it. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I like it when everybody is getting hurt.
Right? Isn't it? It's the best. And then, so, as My lands for turn are going to be 2 mountains. I know,
Very good.
shocker. Yep.
But that's not a steam vents.
It's
Oh,
not.
he said shocker.
Shocker. Yes. Not
Only
this
with
time.
permission.
Steam vents. Exactly. Consent's important, everybody. All right. And I stand by that.
How bold of you!
I know, right?
What a brave
Bold
thing to
stance.
say.
Just how would you say something so controversial yet so
I
brave?
think you should be an
Um,
objectively good human, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. In general, don't be a dick. Just don't do it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and.
I don't want to live here anymore.
All right. How stanky do I want to get here?
I don't know, what's the maximum amount of stink you got
That's-
in the
Ooh, there's
in the
there's
muzzle?
stink to be had. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 manyas at my disposal.
In my opinion, with where Jolly's board is and my board is, I think you should probably do mass stinkage.
Maximum stinkage. Okay. I think there is an outside chance that I can pull off maximum stinkage here, and I'm very excited about that prospect. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna go ahead and pay 1, and I'm gonna lightning bolt Russ.
Howie.
3 damage to your
So
face,
we all take 2 on cast,
and you all
Yep.
take 2 on the gutter snipe.
and you draw 6.
So I draw 6, and then Russ takes 3, so I draw a total of 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And all my lands are stunned, which
I don't even know what
don't
turn we're
love.
on because of Jolly's shenanigans.
All right.
It's not that big of a turn. Maybe 5. Somewhere around that area. No, this should
All
be
right.
6. This should be everybody's turn 6.
So I'm then going to.
Oh, I never put a counter on for lightning bolt. Let's do it.
I'm gonna skewer the critics. Targeting Jarvis. So that's another 3. After
So
and
we all
another
take
2 for
2.
everybody. So that's another 9 cards I get to draw. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So how many cards am I chilling with in my hand right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
You think
This
you got
card
it?
that I just drew, though, I'm gonna spend 1 mana, and I'm gonna Flame Rift. Which another gutter snipe trigger.
Him.
What's up?
You tapped the wrong land, didn't you?
No, he's
I have
got
Chromatic
the Chromatic
Lantern.
Lantern.
Oh, okay.
So we all take 2.
I forgot about the +4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
know, but the triggers resolve, Ham draws the 6, and then technically
Yeah.
the 12.
Yep. 4, 5, 6. And then, yeah, we each take 4, including me this time, because Flame Rift deals 4 damage to all
3,
players.
4. Yep, okay.
So then 4, 8, so I draw another 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Have I mentioned that this Niv Mizzet is kind of dumb?
I like what's happening.
I'm so glad. All right. All right. So,
I wanna
hey
know what the
Jolly,
rough-
how many tapped lands do you have? I'm asking
How
for
many
reasons.
tapped lands? I have
Yeah.
Exclusively. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is a mana geyser, I think.
So, I mean, there's a non-zero chance of that. Don't worry about it.
I have 12.
I have 15, and then Jarvis has 12. That puts us at a hot 27. And I think
Well-
Russ has a few as well.
Oh yeah, and Russ, how many tap lands are you working with?
Currently tapped, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's 32 tap lands.
32. So yeah, I am absolutely casting a mana geyser. Gutter snipe triggers, 2 damage to everybody.
1, 2, and then draw
I think
6.
we're dead, guy. I think we're dead.
Yeah.
You 100% are, but let me show this off.
I think the only way we live is if somehow Ham gets himself before he kills us.
Oh no. If only I had some contingency for that. So I have 32 mana chilling in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's all red, but I'm just gonna use whatever color dice for the sake of, yeah. So that's
Right.
12, 18. Oh, now I get red ones. 18, 22, 28,
Ham,
32. What?
you did bad math. That's 36
Yes.
that you have right there.
You're right. I don't math good.
I don't math well.
There we go.
That's
no, I don't talk good.
That's 35.
Is it?
You
No, I'm at
need-
33. Was that the number?
No,
32.
You need a 2. 5 times 6 is 30.
5 times 6 is 30. 30
And
plus
that's why
2 is
I was an English-
32.
That's why Ham was an English major.
4
I
plus
sure
4
was,
is 8.
but I still don't
and 3
talk
plus
good.
2 is 5, and 5 plus 5 is 10.
All
And
right.
6
So,
plus
what
6
is
12.
the best way for me to do this? I wonder.
I don't think you have to do it the best way, Ham.
But I get to do
Just
it a fun
kind
way.
of
So
do
I'm
it
gonna spend-
haphazardly.
I'm gonna spend 2 mana, and I'm gonna drop an Is It Guild Mage.
Ooh.
Is It Guild Mage is a 2/2 for 2 that has the
Hmm.
ability where I can pay 3 as long as one of them's blue. Copy target instant spell you control with converted mana cost 2 or less. I may choose new targets for the copy, or I can pay 3 copy target sorcery spell I control with power or with mana value 2 or less, and I may choose new targets for those copies, which is pretty neat. And then actually, yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I do not have to do the best thing here.
Yeah, you can just do whatever you want.
I sure can, actually. And that's neat, I think. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tap for a blue there and spend 1, and I'm gonna play a Goblin Electromancer because I can.
Okay. Right.
Don't worry about it,
Because,
it's fine.
why not?
At this point, yeah, screw it, why not? Oh, then I'm gonna go ahead and spend 6 of this mana. And again, I'm gonna have to tap another one for blue here. And I'm gonna cast Invent, which is it's one side of Invert Invent, and it says search your library for an instant card and or a sorcery card, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. But before that resolves, everybody takes 2, and I draw another 6.
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see. That actually is cool. And so then that resolves. I can search my deck for a instant and or sorcery. The instant that I'm going to grab is going to be a Desperate Ritual.
Because yes, you need more red mana.
I absolutely do. And the sorcery is going to be Bolt Wave. So, because I can. I almost didn't bother shuffling because this is my deck right now. It's itty bitty.
It's all right to be itty bitty.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Yep,
old clown
absolutely.
in a tiny car.
That's absolutely how that works. All right. So I'm going to do something that I have wanted to do in a Commander game for years.
Quick, everyone can see. Don't let them.
Yeah. Wait, no. All right.
Touché.
Here's the thing that I've wanted to do in a Commander game for a very long time, and I have not. The first thing I'm going to do is going to look really, really, really weird.
Okay.
But just go with me on this. I'm going to spend 1 mana because I have the Goblin Electromancer and the Stormcatch Mentor down. I'm going to spend 1, and I'm going to cast Final Flare. And as an additional cost to cast this spell, I have to sacrifice a creature or enchantment. I'm going to sacrifice Niv Mizzet here.
Okay.
And I'm going to deal 5 damage to... It genuinely doesn't matter. So, Russ, I'm going to pop... I'm gonna pop your Solemn. So if you want to draw a card, feel free.
Yeah. It's not going to do me any good, but
Now we do all still take 2 from the
you still
gutter.
take the Gutter Snipe damage, but Niv is off the board, so I have now stopped drawing.
Yep.
All right. Then
Russ, you mean you don't have a counterspell in your hand in your deck?
No, I wanted this some Miraculum to go. Like, I'm cool with that.
Well, no, you said
Yeah,
it doesn't
kinda
matter you
figured.
drawing. Is why I was like, oh, please tell me. I think
So I'm
you're
gonna
our
pay
only hope.
one. I'm gonna pay one red, and play a lava spike. But I'm gonna also pay an additional 2 to splice onto Arcane Desperate Ritual. So if you're not familiar with Splice Under Arcane, it is one of the goofiest mechanics that they have ever made. What you do is you reveal the splicing card from your hand, and you add its text to the spell. So Desperate Ritual says you add 3 to your mana pool, and you can splice it onto Arcane for 2. And Lava Spike is a 1 mana sorcery that is arcane, so you can splice crap onto it. That says deal 3 damage to target player. This is going to target Russ, and I'm going to splice Desperate Ritual onto it. I am then going to spend 3 mana and use Izzet Guildmage to copy this spell, which is a Lava Spike plus a Desperate Ritual. And so it deals 3 damage to Russ. The copy deals 3 damage to Russ and puts 3 mana into my pool. What's
Okay,
up?
yeah, because uses a sorcery spell for that, right? The Lava Spike is sorcery. Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Lava Spike is a sorcery. So the type of this spell is a sorcery. It's a spell. It's a single spell in the stack that says deal 3 damage to target player and put 3 red into your mana pool.
That's awesome.
And it's copying, so you're not. It's copying it, so the Gutter Knife's not triggering on these. But it deals 3. So the copy. So the first one is targeting Russ. The copy's going to go onto the stack. That one is also going to be targeting Russ. So it deals 3 damage to Russ. But then before this one resolves, I'm going to use the 3 mana that the Desperate Ritual just generated for me to copy it again.
Copy. Yeah.
And this next copy, I'm gonna pick on Jolly. I'm gonna knock him out of here. So, and as you can see, I've demonstrated the loop. I'm gonna go through and pick off each of you guys, ending with the last one resolving, getting Russ for lethal. Is the plan?
How much I need you to go specifically through each mana spent?
Well, right now, Russ,
no, there's a reason.
Well, Russ,
this is generating infinite mana for me.
Oh well,
because
then there's nothing I can do then.
So, well, Russ, where do you want to interact? Because
what's your thought? What's
well,
your plan?
because like I was gonna wait for him to like pay the mana for all his triggers and then just spell pierce the OG one when he's out of mana. But if he's generating infinite mana, I can't do it.
He keeps
he can just pay 2.
Because I'm right now I'm sitting with 16 red mana floating in my pool, and I don't need to spend any of it for this.
Oh well, then I got nothing.
Yeah.
GG.
Okay, definitely.
Yeah.
I blame Jolly.
You know what? I'll tell you this. I also
had that name.
Jolly.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
I also have Thor. So yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Well, Ham.
Yeah.
If you didn't close out the win, you were dying on my turn.
I assumed. Yep.
You were.
Complete faith.
That's what made me. I had to raise the Palisade in my hand. I was going to bounce every creature except Tachyova, and then I was just going to do my same shit without having to deal with the Vorinclex garbage.
Yeah, this deck is all about just getting to that one turn where I just draw an obscene amount, and yeah.
So
that was awesome.
That game was super fast because
it was.
It was actually 52 minutes.
Well, it means it's 10-10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm absolutely
recording until like 9:30.
I'm good for another one.
Yeah, I'm down. Do you want me to switch decks now that I've kind of shown off with the magic trick?
It's still Foundations week, and this time my deck won't run as hot. That's
the only way you're allowed to switch decks, Ham, is if you already have your dad's deck next to you.
Round 2, fight!
Welcome back. We're here for game 2. Hopefully, Ham does not become a monster again, and Jolly doesn't play group hug.
This dragon is crazy. I can't help it. I'm sorry. All right.
And Russ, don't hurt us too badly. But okay, I want to draw. Forest, pass.
Okay. I'm going to play a Temple of Epiphany, and I'm going to take a quick peek at the top here. I think that's fine. And I too shall pass.
So it was a Temple of Epiphany, but it was just fine, so it didn't seem like an epiphany.
Play a Swift for turn. I'm going to tap it and play a Haywire Might. It's a 1/1. When it dies, I gain 2 life, or I can pay a green to sacrifice it and just exile target non-creature artifact or enchantment. And
that's awesome.
Rules.
Woo!
Really good.
I'm going to play a forest. Tap this forest. With the forest, I'm going to cast an Elvish Pioneer. When Elvish Pioneer enters, I can put a basic land from my hand into play. I'm going to put in an island. I'll pass the turn, baby.
Okay.
Wahoo.
Good.
Draw. Forest. 3 visits. And I do not have anything for 1 mana, so I'm just going to go get my forest and pass.
Cool.
Does everybody like their hand?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm very attached to this one in particular.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
See what you did there.
I don't actually
You
really
see
care
your
about my
ring,
hand.
Jarvis? Like, we have very similar rings, like with the line through it and everything.
Walmart special, yo.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, man. All right. I
Makes
want to go
it
ahead
look
and
like
pay.
y'all are married.
Right.
Well, we
Spiraclef
are.
Canal is my
Not
land for
each other.
turn. And I'm gonna play a Kessig Fire Breather. It's a 1/3 for 2. Whenever I
Ooh.
cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent.
We starting
I'm gonna
early,
pass.
baby.
Little bit. It's a blocker for that pesky Haywire Might. You know, I gotta be ready. Yeah. So Russ, take it away, good sir.
I'm going to untippity tap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Mirrex for turn. It doesn't matter what color it is because I'm going to tap it and play an Ornithopter of Paradise. That's a
Very
0/2
good.
with flying. Tap it to add mana of any color. I am then going to attack Jarvis with the Haywire Might for 1. Huzzah.
I block with my face.
Yep, that'll do it.
And then I pass.
Yapu, yapu. Wahaba, haba. Okay. That Haywire Might is a little bit stinky.
Nah. I don't have any green mana to
Might
do
be an
anything with
issue.
it.
You do have green
Well, except
mana.
the
You have an
Ornithopter.
Ornithopter of Paradise. So I'm going to instead do the boring thing, if you could believe it. I'm going to cultivate. I'm going to go get 2 basic lands. One's going to go onto the battlefield tapped, and the other will go into my hand. There's the one on the battlefield tapped, and this one will go into my hand.
Okay.
And then, probably done. Throw this in the garbage. And then I pass the turn. Well, no, I'm gonna swing it. I'm gonna swing Jarvis for 1.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to play this forest. And you all might recognize this card from last game. Case of the Lock Hothouse.
Mm.
And I'm going to play this forest. And I will pass.
All right. Untapping, upkeeping. We be drawing.
Baby drawing.
We be drawing.
I don't like that I've rammed twice, and so is Jolly.
Yeah,
I was
you
supposed to-
ramping you
I was
guys
supposed-
are scaring me.
I was supposed
Right.
to cheat the most of this game, Jolly, not you.
I'm gonna play a Swiftwater Cliffs, which is gonna gain me 1 life and be another tap land. Which
Speaking
is
of
cool.
cheating,
He's in the
Yep,
lead.
totally. I'm gonna pay 2 for a Mind Stone,
Nice.
which because it's a non-creature spell, Kessig Flame Breather triggers, and I deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Ouch.
Ow.
So I'm definitely in the lead. Haha.
get him, Russ.
Oh,
then I
yes.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to untap,
As one does.
draw. Meh, that'll work.
Now that's what she said.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
In context to what, Ham?
I'm going to pay 2.
Sexual
Play a
activities that were
Talisman of
under
Dominance.
normal.
Oh, wow.
And then going to tap that in the Ornithopter of Paradise to play an Azorius Signet.
Ooh, there we go.
Look at this ramp. This is good. What a good game.
And then I'm going to pass my turn.
Hell yeah, let's do something stinky in the bathtub. Here we go.
I can't take you seriously.
Yeah.
You took him seriously? Like when was
Yeah, I
that?
was gonna say. What the hell's wrong with you? Okay, I'm gonna do. Oh man, I really like my hand. I'm gonna cast this card. Maybe it'll stick around, maybe it won't, but I'm gonna cast it anyway. We're gonna cast Standstill. Whenever a player casts a spell, I sacrifice Standstill, and then if I do, each of that player's opponents draws 3 cards. So, for example, if Jarvis casts a spell on his turn, Ham and Russ and me would all draw 3 cards, and Jarvis would draw none. And so on and so forth for everybody in the bathtub. And we're gonna swing at. Hey Russ, how big is that mite?
Oh, that might's a 1/1.
Coming in for 1.
I will block.
All right.
Ping.
That's-
I
gain
gain
two.
2 life.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
I passed.
sorry. Standstill is tickling me to no end because I'm just going into Jarvis's turn. Does he just play through it or does he just pass here? Like, let's see.
Bruh. I am lucky that the only spells that I have in my hand are either more than 5 mana or aren't worth casting into the standstill, so I'll pass.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and untap, draw, and I'm gonna go ahead and play a mountain for turn and be in a very similar position. I'm gonna go ahead and pass. So Russ, take it away, good sir.
Untap.
I'll
I
say,
draw.
Jolly, you might get stuck with this.
Okay with what happens?
He unmade his bed, then lied in it. Because he
And a
doesn't make his bed
pass.
before lying in it.
My top and
Oh.
bottom bunk are the same.
Wait a minute.
thing.
Oh. I know it's Russ misaligned draw. That's not good.
You know what? I'm okay with y'all drawing some extra cards, especially because I'll get
Let's
to draw
go.
some extra cards too, won't I? So I'm gonna pay 3 mana here. I'm gonna cast a Windfall. So you all go ahead and draw your 3 extra cards.
Yeah.
I hate this.
3.
And then get a real good look at them.
Yeah, but those are some decent cards. I like
And
it.
then everybody's gonna discard their hand and then draw cards equal to the most discarded this way.
So before I discard, I want to show you the reason why I didn't cast into standstill.
Actually, you know
is
what?
because
What you gonna
Sorry,
do?
No, we're not.
Oh.
No. I'm gonna arcane denial that windfall.
Oh, you want to know what's really funny about that? I'm actually gonna arcane denial that arcane denial.
Well, I at least draw 2 extra cards off of your arcane denial.
That's okay. So we take
So-
1 from the Kessig
so the,
flame breed.
yes,
So-
you all do take 1.
Do you
Oh,
have a
I
Take
see.
response?
1.
do you have another
These things are-
response there, Ham?
I do not.
Either do I.
I have nothing.
Actually, wait, I have one response before it resolves
Okay.
Yeah.
because I do have an instant I could cast.
Okay.
Fog.
Fog.
Fair.
But no,
All right.
that fog.
Well,
At
I'm really
least 4
bummed this screw
cards
the critics
were,
as a sorcery, because otherwise that would have been.
were-
Yeah.
were in my hands.
Steel Overseer,
Uh,
Zoetic Glyph, Commander Sphere, Talisman of Hierarchy, Motherfucking Smothering Tithe, Lauren Disciple of History, Platinum Angel, and Bosch.
But yeah, those 4 cards are why I didn't cast into
Mhm.
that
That
standstill.
makes sense.
But then I'm also a Llanowar Elves, Yava Migrate, Overgrowth, and Defiler of Vigor.
I
So,
got 8.
I have Estrid's Invocation in
7.
the forest.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
All right,
starting
so we're
7
gonna
as well.
discard and draw 8. Everybody draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh.
This hand doesn't have everything I wanted in it, but I think it actually might be a little better than the hand I had.
You're welcome.
Same, actually. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move to my end step. I'm gonna discard a forest, and then at the beginning of Jarvis's turn, I think.
I draw 2, you draw 1, right?
Yep. All right, so we'll pass. Let's do it.
Go.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
3 mana. Tribute to the World Tree. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield underneath my control, I draw a card if its power is 3 or greater. Otherwise, it gets 2+1/+1 counters. For 2 mana, a Bristly Bill Spine Sower. It is
Good
a
card.
3/3, so it gets 2+1/+1 counters.
Bill. Yeah.
Bristly Bill, the man.
Cactus guy. Yeah. It doesn't
Land for
matter.
turn. I only have Bristly Bill. Second land for turn because of Case of the Locked Hothouse. Only have a Bristly Bill.
Damn.
Where are you for?
Bill's looking pretty swole there. Yeah.
And because I want to play Boomer Magic,
Rampant growth.
Sylvan Library.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad.
So that is my turn. At the beginning of my end step, I do have 7 lands, so this becomes solved. And I
Okay.
will pass the turn. Oh, and I'm awful at just saying what my cards do again. Bristly Bill is a 2/2 with landfall that whenever a land enters the battlefield, a target creature I control gets a +1/+1 counter. And it has an activated ability of 5 mana to go and double the +1/+1 counters on all creatures you control.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. All right. So I'm gonna play a Mountain for turn. I'm gonna go 3/4 for a Stone Speaker Crystal, which is a 4-drop artifact that taps for 2 mana. I can also pay 2 tap, sacrifice it, and exile any number of target players' graveyards and draw a card. I doubt that'll be relevant, but having it in the back pocket's nice. I'm gonna say that out loud right now. I will forget about it. But that's the thing. I'm then gonna tap it for 2.
Oh, that was a non-creature
And-
spell. Yeah, we all take one.
Yeah, yes, you're right. So this, yes, thank you. So yeah, Kessig Flame Breather does its thing, pings everybody for 1. I'm then gonna play a Decanter of Endless Water, which is another non-creature spell. So we got more
Yep.
ping action. It is a 3-mana rock, taps for any color, and I have no max hand size, which is 50s. And for my next trick,
What you got?
Yeah,
2 mana left.
I got 2 Manyas left. I'm gonna tap that for a Wayfarer's Bauble, which is
Very
a
good.
1-drop non-creature, so ping ping. And I have the ability now to pay 2 tap, sack it, go search my library for a basic land, and put it on the battlefield tapped. So my little rampant growth action, kind of. But I don't have the mana to activate it just yet. So here we are, and I think I'm gonna go to combat and attack Jolly with Kessig Flame Breather for 1. Haha. And I've got 7 cards in hand, and that's my turn. That's it.
All right. Draw, because I have nothing to untap.
I'm actually not even impressed with that turn. So
That's fair.
All right. I'm
No,
going to
you
play
played
an
a lot of flying
Ornithopter.
rock.
Ooh.
0/2 with flying.
OG
All right.
Ornithopter, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Not of Paradise this time.
Nope. Poopy dum-dums. I need to go back. Never mind. Fuck it. Never
fine.
mind. No,
No,
because I was
yeah,
supposed to, at your end step, I was going to do something, and it's too late.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Probably a little too late.
Yeah.
It's a lot too late.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going
Just
to
do it
play Tranquil Quote for turn.
Yay!
Comes in the battlefield tapped. I gain 1 life. Yay.
I'm not yaying that. Life gain's stinky.
No, life gain good. Life gain smell good. Life gain aromatic.
6, 7. Yeah, let's do that because it's funny.
Mhm.
I'm going to pay 1 black. Cast a Dark Ritual.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Love Dark Ritual.
Dude, Dark Ritual in a 5-color deck? That is bold. I like it.
I'm going to have 3, 4. I'm going to spend 1 black to pay into the Azoria Signet for 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right.
yes.
6.
Yeah.
7.
7. All is
Meteor
best.
Golem.
Oh,
Let's go. Another
Target
Recruiting
Bristly
Foundation.
Brill.
Just saying.
When Meteor Golem enters the battlefield, destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls. I will target Bristly Bill.
Okay.
wow.
I'm just laughing because I didn't think that was actually the biggest problem, but okay.
No, it is.
Yeah,
After last game, having a card draw engine in the form of non-creature
Yeah.
spell dealing damage.
Yeah, Gutter Snipe carried last game pretty hard, and Kessig Flame Breather is like a slightly worse Gutter Snipe. Yeah, it's
Yes.
straight up. So
We got it. We
this
got
little 3-cent common can do work with this commander. So yeah,
And then I go ahead and pass me turn.
All right, here we go. Untap up, keep drawing a card. Untap up.
I mean, Bristly Bill. What I mean, Bill's gonna get huge for sure.
If
But
it wasn't for your commander, I would say that Bill was the correct option. But with your
Mhm.
commander, I think
100%. This is probably the only situation where a Kessig Flame Breather is reasonably a bigger threat than a Bristly Bill. Probably the only one ever. You know, to be fair. Yeah. But yeah, and to the point where, you know, if there is an answer for Niv Mizzet, now that you guys know what this deck is trying to do, and I don't have Swiftfoot boots down to protect him right now, so unless I top tech it and get really lucky, yeah,
Hey, I wish I could do more.
I don't expect to get away with that again.
but I really don't have that much. I'm gonna cast.
we're relying on the bottoms.
I'm gonna cast a
Yep.
Sphinx's Tutelage.
No, thank you.
Let's go.
So whenever I draw a card, I mill an opponent for 2, and then if those cards share a color, they just keep doing that. And then I'm gonna pay 2 for a Simic Signet, and then I
And
will pass.
For the viewers at home, I do want to call out one thing before it's relevant. Lands are colorless, regardless.
Lands
of
are
what mana they have.
colorless. Lands are colorless. Okay.
I know
So-
you guys know that, but I'm just gonna call it out for the folks at home. That is an important detail.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
otherwise-
draw.
One trigger on that would probably mill my entire deck in
Right.
many cases, or it easily could, because it's a lot of mountains and a lot of red stuff. Yeah.
You know what? I want to put these 2 back, just like that,
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap.
and only keeping the 1 in my hand.
Okay.
Land. I will get a food token off the gingerbread cabin.
Very good.
Land.
Mhm.
Immersion zone. It's like I had a plan. Let me get that food.
Gotta get that food.
Let me get that food, baby. Let me get that food, baby.
Nom 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 nom
What?
nom 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 nom
Let
nom.
me
Let me
get
get
that
that
food,
food,
baby.
baby. Let me get that food.
Food, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this Mana Gorger Hydra.
Hey.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And to the World Tree. Then for 4,
Mm-hmm.
off the top rope. It's a Rastless of the Endless Web.
Ooh.
I would actually just switch this out to a D20 right away. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It does have 3 power, so I draw a card.
Very good.
Let's look at the top again. I like you. Too bad I don't have a way to draw you.
Cast a spell with 3 power. A creature with 3 power.
No, I don't have anything that I could. Let me. Actually, I don't have anything I cast right now. Well, that's not true. I do have something I can cast. It just doesn't
Good.
make sense to cast it.
You cast a fog not that long ago for no reason.
Just because I was
Good
going to lose
point.
it.
Still though.
You
Still,
can
though.
continue doing
Yeah.
things for no reason. That is an option.
No, that one was more. I was going to lose it, and I had open mana. Why not?
Yeah.
this
fair.
I still have stuff I could do just
Mm.
with the cards in my hand. I'm
And,
going to
and
get
also, yeah, with Windfall, casting anything right before it resolves might reduce the number of cards drawn. So that's another
Yeah,
thing.
I didn't know Russ also had 8 cards in hand when I had 7.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when I had 8, so I took myself down to 7. But I am going to just pass the turn then. Oh, by the way, Arrest of the Endless Web. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, I get a Spooter.
A spooter.
Oh.
That is yeah, that is a thing.
And the
All right.
Spooters have reach. But Nylea doesn't.
The reach.
But
Yes.
Nylea has the bow, so like she should have reach.
She's too tall.
She has a bow, and she is literally in the clouds in her artwork. It's
She'd have to shoot down to hit the birds.
right. I
That's
have
why
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10
You have a lot of mana.
monies. That's a decent chunk of monies.
Party guard.
Party on, Wayne.
Yeah. So y'all know what I gotta do, right?
Mm-mm.
3, 4, 5. That's gonna be my blue. 6. I'm gonna cast my commander. Niv
In
Mizzet the
response-
Visionary.
No, yeah. This
In
is my
response,
scooter
what do you
token.
got?
My response, I'm gonna tap this screen, do this, and so we're gonna do one. Oh, hold on a second. My screen
What
is
do we do? What
frozen.
gets done?
Let's
Uh-oh.
pretend like that didn't happen. All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna tap this forest to tap the Simic Signet to add a green and a blue.
Mhm,
One more
mhm.
blue. We're gonna go ahead and cast a Dream Fracture. I'm gonna counter target spell. Its controller draws a card, and I also draw a card.
I don't hate that. All right. If I'm gonna
Okay.
get countered, at least it's like that, and I don't have any kind of response. So I do get to draw that card.
All right,
Gonna
and
draw
then
that
I draw a
card.
card, and then because I've drawn a card, Ham, I need you to mill 2 cards, and if they share colors, you got to do it again.
All right, so I'm gonna mill an Inner Fire, which is another way to create a lot of mana really quickly, and a Mountain. So
Okay, yeah, so you're good.
Lands are colors. We're good. All right. I then have 4 monies at my disposal. I'm gonna make so many spiders.
Oh, and
Uh,
4, 5.
the sheer amount of spiders that are gonna get generated.
Oh, and my
here.
spiders all got +1/+1 counters. He's
Jesus.
to the roll tree.
Yeah, thanks. I hate it. I'm just gonna keep playing into it though. I'm gonna play out a Chromatic Lantern. Because
We all take a damage?
you do all take a damage.
Oh wait, no, Chromatic Lantern doesn't trigger it, but
It does not.
Yeah.
We
There
all
will be
take a
more, don't
damage
worry.
from the Kessig, though.
I
Yeah,
get
Kessig, it's not a creature, so that Kessig still triggers. I'm then gonna pass my turn, and I'm gonna leave 2 mana and the Wayfarer's Bauble open. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. So here we are.
Gonna untip
Beep.
that. Draw. Play a forced return.
Hell yeah.
Wait.
Pay 1 colorless and white and blue.
Mm-hmm.
For 1, 2. And then Talisman of Dominance for 3. Play a Sculpting Steel. It may enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact on the battlefield. I'm going to choose Meteor Golem, and I'm going to blow up the thing that Jolly makes us bill with.
Oh, fuck! No!
Let's go.
Oh,
Oh my
you
goodness.
bubkiss butthole.
Oh.
You bubkiss butthole, Russ. Oh,
I appreciate-
you absolute
So
bodacious.
So rude.
what makes me
Oh,
appreciate it
man.
the most is that Russ is probably the least impacted by it.
That's okay. Well, we don't know. There might be a lot of there might be some stuff.
There's stuff and things.
There might be some stinky stuff and things. Yeah.
Yeah, you might be playing Painter Servant, Jolly. I forgot about that.
Oh
Man, I ought to.
1, 2.
That'd be cool.
yeah, you do. It's unbanned now. Get after it. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Oh, let's
I don't know,
go.
I mean,
man.
of course it is.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
For like 40 years.
I'm going to play a
unbanned,
Cloud
but
Key.
now.
Right.
Cloud Key
Ooh,
enters the
Cloud Key.
battlefield. Choose artifact, creature, or enchantment, instant or sorcery, spells of its chosen type. Costs 1 less to cast. I'm going to choose artifact.
But
Very
I've seen that card resolve a lot of many times, and the answer is always artifact. Yeah.
Yes, the answer is always artifact.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to pass my turn.
All right, here we go. I draw a card. Nothing bad happens to anyone.
Nothing good happens to anyone either.
Yeah, but that's just being alive.
Are you staying alive?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tachova. There she is. Then what do I want to do?
That one thing.
Well,
That's what
I
I'd
have
recommend
options.
anyway. Yeah.
We'll do the worst version of it. I'm trying to tell y'all I don't. Well, let's not tap the blue. Let's tap. Oh no, I have to tap a blue, dummy. Yeah. Here it is.
You're the
We
smart
haul,
one.
we
Why do
haul.
you call yourself a dummy?
Because I'm not smart enough. I'm gonna play a Jace's Reçu. Whenever I draw a card, I have somebody mill a singular card.
If he's not smart enough, what does it say about us when he's the smart one?
I'm trying to tell
Doesn't-
y'all.
Doesn't bode well.
I'm gonna play a Wooded Foothills. I gain 1 life and I draw 1 card. Yay! And I get to mill somebody for 1. Get bent, Jarvis. Mill 1 card.
Fade from history.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that could have been brutal. Because I've got a lot of artifact ramp, and Russ is playing a full-on not messing around artifact deck.
I'm gonna pay a life, go
Ooh.
get a land, but it's not gonna matter because I'm gonna get a land that's gonna gain me a life and make me draw a card.
Oh, so you cheap got it.
Yes, I'm going to find a duel. I think there's one more in here. Rodwood Falls. It's a snow land, but it is both types. So it enters. I do the thing, gain a life, draw a card, and then we're gonna rumpus our ridges over here.
I don't care if you know me this time.
Well, I'm trying to swap it all around. So I draw a card. Yeehaw. Hey, funny. I think that will mill Russ just for 1 singular card.
Aw. It's going to be
I
my
wanted
turn.
I wanted that fade from history, though. I thought that.
I don't know
yeah,
what
you
to
did.
tell you.
You
I
sure
don't-
did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am done.
As one of the 2
You're
players
done?
who would get real hurt by that. Yeah.
I thought that fade from history would have been hilarious.
Mhm. And for the sake of time, Jarvis, on your upkeep, I'm just gonna crack this Wayfarer's Bauble and go grab a mountain.
Okay. Draw. 3. I want to take 4. I wanted to keep 1 additional. I want to start this off by casting Galta,
There she is.
and I will draw this card.
Very good.
Which card?
This card. Oh, that's good. Let's get crazy. 3, 4, 5. Return of the Wild Speaker.
Hey, look at that.
You draw 12.
You draw 13.
Oh yeah, no.
Galta's not the biggest creature you have.
Oh yeah, my Mana Forger Hydra is
Yep.
1,
Get bit, Galta.
3.
Outplayed
4,
by a 3-drop. Granted, she
5,
was a 2-drop, so it's still pretty good.
7,
You pay
Yeah,
3
it's not bad
mana
when you
for
put it
the
that way.
extra power. That's
9,
right.
Right?
10, 11,
Oh my goodness.
12, 13. Not my Reliquary Tower, which kind of blows. What's on
Oof.
top? Forest. First land for turn. Forest. Second land for turn. Okay. So I have 4 manas left.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have for 4 mana? Do I have anything for 4 mana that's going to draw me a card?
Yes.
The answer is no.
You don't have any creature with power 3 or greater?
The answer is no.
Ow.
That costs 4 mana. I do not in my hand currently.
Okay.
Sacrifice Galta and recast Galta.
I don't have a way to sacrifice Galta right now.
What? Where's your Altar of Dementia so you can be a mill deck too?
Actually, I do. And you'll appreciate how I'm going to do it too, because it's cheating.
Okay.
Mhm.
Where are you?
All right. Oh, is it the flare?
Player cultivation.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Cultivation. Sacrifice a non-token green creature.
Mhm.
Galta.
That's what's up. Yeah.
When you do, search your library for 2. When you do, you cultivate.
Very good. Very good.
So Land to battlefield tapped.
That's so funny.
I need another basic land. Land to hand.
Very nice.
Well, let me shuffle up and see what's on top. My
And
library's
cast Galta again.
getting kind of small.
I love that every time I've seen you cast Galta, she never lives. I think I've only ever
Yeah.
seen you cast her if it's followed up by a momentous fall or some kind of way that instantly murders her, so you draw a billion cards.
Yeah, I mean, value Galta pretty much rules. I gotta say, I really enjoy that.
What's the closest way we can make it a blue deck? It's just we pay.
I have been told by many people. The first person to say it was Benji. Was that your green deck is a blue deck?
Yeah,
Mhm.
totally. Yeah, that's a green deck that's playing like a blue deck. It's pretty wild. But yeah, I mean, how many cards have you drawn? Yeah.
Um, a fair amount.
Did you draw your card for casting Galta?
I did.
Okay.
And I can't
Excellent.
cast what's on top.
Okay.
And I
Oof.
only have 2 mana left, and I don't have anything I can cast for 2 mana right now.
Well, you do have a 15/15 Trampler.
Oh, don't worry, that's going in. I'm just since I know I'm not going to be doing anything else, I'm just trying to go and get my hand set up first.
Mm.
Let's. Or I need to get. You know what? Those are all together. This is going to be the hand I keep. I'm going to go into the red zone.
Yep.
And going into the red zone, there's one person that has to face a penance for the crimes they committed in game
I
one.
don't know what you're talking about. No idea.
3, 6, 21 at hand.
Oh, okay.
If you were
really,
sure.
Your
If you weren't
wording
sure.
was a toss-up. It could have been me or
Yeah.
Ham.
Oh, well, yeah, but no, I kind of assumed they were coming my way. So, all right, fair enough. And no blocks, I'll take them.
Okay. And I'm going to move to discard. Now, my discard pile is going to be all these lands,
Mhm.
an Elvish Spirit Guide, a Beastmaster Ascension, and a Crossing Grip.
Ooh. All right. So your Mana Gorger Hydra is the biggest thing on the board right now, and it is currently 15/15?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. Just want to be aware. I got to make sure I know what I'm working with.
And by the way, I discarded 14 cards that turn.
That seems good. I mean, sucks that you have to discard them, but it's cool that you had them to discard. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do the untap, upkeep, and whatnots. Oh, yeah, draw. All right, cool. So, I'm going to play a mountain as my land for turn. I know, bet you didn't see that coming. And I've got 3, because my crystal's tapping for 2 under there. So 3. 4, 5. So the Mana Gorger Hydra is currently 15/15.
Yeah.
Once I cast the spell, it'll become a 16/16.
Yeah.
Yes.
8, 10, 11. I think this should do it. I'm going to tap
Okay.
11 Manyas, and I'm going to play out the Roller Crusher Ride. So Kazakh Flameburger's gonna Breather's gonna trigger, hit everybody. Roller Crusher Ride is a spell for X and 3. In this case, X equals 8. And it has Delirium. If a source I control would deal non-combat damage to a permanent or player while there are 4 or more card types among cards in my graveyard, it deals double that damage instead, which they're absolutely I have, I believe, 6 types in there right now. And when the Roller Crusher Ride enters, it deals X damage to each of up to X target creatures. X equals 8. And so it'll deal 8 damage up to 8 creatures, but that damage is doubled. So it'll deal up to 16 damage to 8 creatures.
Fudge.
So does that resolve? And I don't have to declare targets till it enters.
Yeah, that's true. I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Cool. So
I
Roller
drew a
Crusher
second
hits.
Scooter to make you sad.
Oh, I'm sorry. So yeah, roller coaster's gonna hit. I get to blow up 8 things. It's absolutely gonna be the Mana Gorger, Galta, Arasta. None of them have like word or anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm also gonna hit all the spoders. You got two. You had 2 spoders,
no,
too, right? Or
just
is it
one.
just the one?
Just
Oh.
one. It was
Okay.
one.
So there are 4 creatures on your board.
Yeah.
I'm then gonna hit Tatiova.
Yeah.
And Russ, you've got the 2 meteor golems right now.
2 meteor golems, an ornithopter, and an ornithopter of paradise.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna hit both the meteor golems because I can, and I'm gonna hit the ornithopter. I'm gonna let you keep your mana because I want to see what you do with it. So, yeah.
All right.
And now all my non-combat damage is doubled, which I think is neat.
That's really cool.
Maybe that's just me. You know, a Furnace of Wrath that could cost as little as 3 mana, or just wipe the board while I'm at it. It seems
True.
all right. And I have like other playables in my hand, but I think I'm better served just sitting on them. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass that crap.
All right. At your end step, I'm going to pay 1 and a
Yep.
white. I'm going to enlighten tutor.
Oh,
Very nice, very nice.
Search my
Let's go.
library for an
Okay.
artifact.
Well, this is
or,
a lot scarier because it's late. It's later in the game. Okay.
Oh yeah. Should I have not left that mana? We will see. All right. But yeah, Roller Crusher from Duskborn. Check it out. I like it.
I did not realize what that card did. That was
Mhm.
incredible. I love that.
It's actually quite good. Yeah.
It's
When you have a lot of mana,
Master.
it's pretty strong.
Part two.
It's kind of like a red meat hook. Yep. It's like a Furnace of Wrath meat hook. Yeah.
Well, I love that it's also like you throw it in like an Obosh companion deck. Like that's
Yep.
that
Double
rocks.
all that
That's
damage.
so
Yeah,
good.
it's pretty silly. Yep.
Just had no idea. That's incredible.
I want to be dumb on my
Yeah.
turn, and I don't know if I have enough mana to be dumb.
I'm sorry.
I have exactly 12. I don't know if that's enough to be dumb.
Man, everybody's
no,
got more
won't.
mana than me this game.
Well, we're gonna find out if it's enough mana to be dumb. That's for sure.
Sorry, I'm looking for something specific.
Oh, you're good.
Russ, door to nothingness.
I missed an opportunity last turn.
You know, Jarvis, you're right.
Duck on it. When you're right, you're right.
I don't know what you were actually looking for.
I was looking for
But
something
how can you
to
go wrong?
retrieve artifacts from my graveyard.
Oh, like
Also,
scrap
like a
heap,
scrap trawler.
scrounger or whatever.
Yeah, I was going for my scrap trawler
Scrap trawler.
or a junk diver.
You actually care what's in your graveyard? I just like that stuff just gone to me right now. I don't have any hopes of getting it back.
Yeah, I don't. Green has a few ways, but I don't know how many of those I'm running.
I have ways to get the stuff back, but I'm concentrating on the here and now.
All right. I got, surprise, surprise, a door to nothingness.
What? No.
And I'm going to untap.
Go to Nathongus.
I'm going to draw.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
The Dodo
What?
Nathongus.
Holla.
Yeah, it looks like you have access to 6 mana total right now.
Yeah,
7 if you count the discount from the Cloud Key.
right.
Well, no, 7 because the Ornithopter of Paradise.
I thought I was counting the Ornithopter.
He has 4 lands.
Yeah, I got 4 lands.
A Signet, a Talisman, and the Ornithopter.
Oh, the Talisman is the thing you couldn't tell over there.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So we're going to pay 1 to get white, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh.
No, 5. I'm sorry. It's 3, 4, 5. And we're going to play Ramos.
Bring him out. Bring him out.
It's hard to yell.
Unfortunately, that's the limit of what I am able to do at this moment.
Are you passing the turn then?
So I am going to pass the ever-loving turn.
Before the end of
Okay.
your turn, I'm going to pay 1 green. for a Noxious revival to put Sphinx's tutelage back on top of my deck.
Let's
Oh,
go.
I don't know how I'm gonna go get anything back from my graveyard. I know there's a few options in green.
Whoa, are people playing audio recordings of myself back at me? Hold on, guys, I don't sound like that.
Oh my goodness, I don't know about this, guys.
Okay, I've drawn my card.
So you do have that dog in you.
Would you please mill a card, Jarvis? Come on.
It's funny. This brings me joy that I milled this card because you called it out last turn. Momentous fall.
Hey,
That's
let's
really
go.
funny. That's really, really good. Let's see. What's the best way to do this? I think I do
Carefully.
it this way. Maybe? Sure. We're gonna do Horn of Greed. Whenever anyone plays a land, they get to draw a card.
I love it.
I hate
I
that
like
it's
it.
play a land and not just coming to play, because if it's coming to play,
Yeah. Then I'm gonna play Sphinx's tutelage.
wait a minute. Another mill engine.
What?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna play a Vine Glimmer Snarl as my land for turn. I don't have any lands to reveal. But I do get 2, draw a card, yeehaw. And then because I do that, I get to mill. I'm gonna do the Jace's Erasure first at Ham, and then the Sphinx's tutelage.
Oh, is that me or?
Yep.
Have it resolve first, you mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna have the Jace's Erasure resolve first. So just one singular card.
That was a soul ring. That would have been nice.
And then the
and
Sphinx's
then
tuties.
2 double mountains. So
Alrighty. All right. That's
Okay.
that's all that I have, unfortunately. Go
Okay.
ahead.
3. I want to take 4. And
Whoa.
put that one on top.
He's going.
I want to play this Lair of the Hydra as my land for turn. As one of my lands. Okay.
Awesome blossom.
3, 6. Oh, and I draw a card because of Horn of Greed.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Right.
I may play land, so I'm going to play this Vastwood Thicket as my other land, and then draw a card.
There you go.
Now, 3, 6. Kodama of the East Tree.
That's a whole
Alright.
thing now, isn't it?
I have to go let my dogs out real quick. I can still hear you, so continue playing.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card because of Kodama entering
Right.
the top card. 6. Lumra, Fellow of the Woods.
Heyo. Ishibayo.
I am going to go and draw the card,
Right.
then mill 4.
And do.
I'm milling Circle of Dream Druid, Beast Within, Incubator's Talent, and Vorniplex.
Very good. And you put all lands.
Then I'm going to go get this gigantic pocket of lands.
Right. And then you have a Kodama trigger for 6, and then also a Kodama trigger for every one of these lands.
Yeah. So there we go. And one of the lands, all of them are pretty much basic forests, Rogue's Passage, Cryptic Cave, and also Yavimaya, so we all have forests now.
Oh, good.
Okay.
But they all come
Neat.
intact.
Yep. How many lands was it, though, just so we know how many Kodama triggers you have, if it matters?
It doesn't matter because, let's... I have 1 land in hand, but I want to resolve the Lumber trigger first with a Kogla the Titanate.
Oh, very nice.
Targeting the Keswick Flame Breather.
Oh, they're fighting? Oh, they bonking. Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
Draw.
That actually sucks a lot. That changes my next turn significantly.
And then I only have one that I can resolve. It's going to be this forest.
Very good. One on tap forest.
Oh.
That's all you need.
Beep, beep.
I have to discard 3 cards. What
I love
those?
Kogla.
Yeah. I mean, me too. Even when it's beating me up.
I want to discard
IDs.
Monstrous Vortex, Nature's Lore, and Sovala. Yeah, that's. And I have 7 cards
How
in
big is
hand.
Lumra right now?
Gigantic. And I have
Yeah.
responses at Ham's upkeep. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4, 5,
okay.
6, 7,
Oh, I hate
8,
all of
9, 10,
this.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Lumra is a 27-27.
Did you count your untapped land?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
how big,
Cool.
man.
So you're all done on your turn, and I get to go to mine?
Yeah, just in your upkeep, there's
Yep.
going to be a stop.
So I've untapped.
I
Do your
put a
thing.
hard stop. I put a hard stop on Arena.
Understood. That was frustrating. Yeah.
Force of Vigor.
Yep.
Pitching Worldly Tutor because I don't really care about it.
Fair.
Sphinx's Tutelage and Roller Crusher Ride.
Ooh, okay. In response, I'm going to cast Rending Vines, where I can destroy target artifact or enchantment if its converted mana cost is less than or equal to the number of cards in my hand. I have 4, and then I also draw a card. I'm gonna destroy your solved case there.
No.
Yeah. And then I draw a card, and because I've drawn a card, I'm gonna have you Jace's Eraser Mill 1, and then I'm gonna hit you with the Sphinx's Tutelage before it's gone.
Mill 1 is a fight rigging.
All right,
go.
and then I need you to
The
mill 2.
Mill 2 is a Toscan and a natural growth.
All right, so do it again.
Forest and Land Elves.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And now I get to go to my draw step, if I'm not mistaken.
Sphinx's Toots is
Yeah.
out of here.
All right. All right. Let's do the thing. I'm gonna play a Mountain for turn.
Hell.
All right.
I'm hoping I slowed Ham down
Yep.
enough.
You probably did. Stormkiln Artist. It's a 2/2
that's a
dwarf
good
for 4. It gets +1/+0 for each artifact I control, but the important part is whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, I create a treasure token. And I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 down right now. Well, I'm gonna spend 8 of it to try to recast my commander.
Okay.
Any responses? Any follow-ups?
I got
Nope.
no responses. It would be up to Russ, but I don't think
Yes.
that.
I'm assuming that Russ didn't care about anything going on when he just said he could hear us.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume that as well. And
Yeah,
hope
sorry.
that is
There was
believed.
animals were disagreeing, so I had to separate.
Do what you gotta do, yeah.
Inside of a siege, there is 2 wolves.
inside of a dog, there are 2
This
wolves.
very convention is going really well. All right.
Well, I have a 100-pound dog and a 30-pound cat, and the cat's trying to start shit with the dog.
Oh, lovely. All right. So I'm gonna pay a lava spike targeting Jarvis. That is going to create a treasure
What?
token
Mm-hmm.
for the cast. Yep. And Jarvis, when you get hit for 3, I'm gonna draw 3 cards off Niv. 2, 3.
Yams, you're the one starting shit, dude. Come on, fuck off. Don't start now.
All right. Right. I'm then going to tap the Temple of Epiphany, sack the treasure token, and I'm gonna cast. So at this point, I've played 3 spells. I'm gonna cast Grape Shot here, which is going to copy
4.
3 times. Whoop. And that's gonna make 4 treasures.
Wait, hold
Yep.
up.
Yeah. What you got?
Okay, you copy it for each spell cast before it, so that includes Jarvis's spell and mine. So you have 2 more copies.
Correct.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's significantly cooler than I thought.
Yes. But is there a
All
brain freeze?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I wish, man. No, so I'm gonna have these grape shot triggers. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them to go around.
2 each?
Yeah, let's do 2 damage apiece. 2 damage all the way around. That works for me.
Okay.
I'm good with that. And so that is, yeah. And so I'm drawing 6 cards.
So I
3,
got
4,
laser
5,
beam to
6.
the face for 2.
Yep.
For 2. You effectively shocked. All right.
I am shocked.
I know.
I don't feel like my. Well, if I didn't do what I did, it would be dead right now. I just don't know if what I did was good enough.
We'll find out. That Stormkiln Artist is very good in a deck with many low drops. That's
So the storm count is now actually
So the storm count's now at 6.
6. Is that what it is? Yeah. If anything else
All right.
matters.
It might. So that's 6. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 treasures here. I'm actually going to spend one of those treasures, and I'm going to cast Invert. Switch the power and toughness of each of up to 2 target creatures. I'm going to choose the Ornithopter of Paradise because I'm a dick. And I don't know, Kagla, I guess. It really doesn't matter, but it's another storm trigger, and I make another treasure here.
All right.
So the storm's up to 7.
Okay.
So you killed the ornithopter?
Mm-hmm.
You monster.
I know, right?
I know. I am actively the worst. Yeah. I'm then going to I'm going to spend 2 treasures and cast a volcanic hammer. This is going to get us another one, and I'm going to target Russ with this one. So that's another 3 to the face. And so I'm going to draw another
3 cards.
Another 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I am so close to the ultimate dumb, but I'm not quite there.
Not quite close enough.
Not quite close enough. Oh, all my spells are just a hair too expensive for me to do every single thing that I want to do. So I might have to settle for not getting every single thing I want here, and that's
you have to settle just for some things.
I know. Got to settle for some things. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and sack 2 treasures, and I'm gonna accept. Stormkind is currently at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is still the better play, unfortunately. I'm gonna play Flame Rift. So everybody takes 4 damage,
1, 2, 3, 4.
including myself, and that gets me 1 more treasure, and I draw 12.
Oh, still might be able to get to do everything he wants to do.
Given how few treasures I have, I doubt it, but you never know. Crazier things have happened.
But I was gonna do something cool on my turn.
You might still be able to. Don't worry.
No, I won't.
Right.
Joe's gonna tell me no.
Oh.
You're playing blue. You'll find a way.
You just got to figure out how many counter spells there are that also make you draw a card when you cast them, because every single piece of removal I have, like aside from my board wipes,
ticket.
I tack on the card draw.
There's something you need to know about me. I play into counter spells. I'm firmly in the camp of make them have it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and spend another treasure to cast Burst Lightning, targeting Jolly. So that's another 2.
I take 2 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And Storm Count's up to 10, but I don't think that's going to matter, unfortunately.
and
'cause I have
I
3
think I only have
mana
like
here.
30 cards left in my deck.
Good.
Get
I
it?
want you to
Yeah.
have not many cards.
All right.
Get it, get it.
And okay, this is a card that just makes me happy. I think
Hidetsu's
I'm
second
gonna
right. Here we
be-
go. Who you hitting with it?
it's a what?
Hidetsu's second right.
Oh, dude. I thought about putting that in here, but I chose not to.
Draw 10 if someone isn't exactly.
Actually, you know what I think the right actually, you know what the right move here is? It's boring and it's stupid.
Mhm.
But it's actually to pass the turn. That's absolutely the correct thing to do here. So that
Oh,
is what
two
I'm going
treasures
to
up?
do.
What?
I have 3 treasures. I know. So I have access to 3 mana right now, and a Stormkiln Artist, and Niv Visionary. And fortunately, Niv says I have no maximum hand size because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 cards in my hand.
Or rub it in.
If I had one more mana, I would have won, but I didn't, so I don't. Yep.
So
Rub it in.
I just want you guys to know I only have 9 cards left in my 9 lands left in my deck because I only play 36.
Good.
Yep.
Well, that includes MDFCs. So
Oh, nice. But yes, take it away, good sir.
Lumra's stupid.
Oh, Lumber rules. Yeah.
Playing Overgrown
No,
Farmland per turn.
See,
Nice.
him and I said 2 different things, and he thinks that they meant the same thing, but they didn't.
Well,
Yeah,
one
what
man's
did you
trash
say?
is another man's recycling and all that.
I said Lumra's stupid, and
Yeah.
you said that Lumra rules.
Stupid
And-
good. It's
and
stupid
you-
good. Lumber's
I see.
stupid
Like I
good.
said, when you said that, you thought that you and I meant the same thing, but we
Yeah,
didn't.
totally.
But we didn't.
There have been plenty. If you look throughout all of history, there have been plenty of stupid rulers. Oh, what the hell is this? Yes!
Like
Activate
Karn, the
the
Great
abilities of
Creator.
artifacts
Yeah,
can be
let's
activated.
go.
In response
There you go.
to Karn,
Right.
I'm gonna crack these treasure tokens for red,
There you go.
and what are we hitting?
I don't know.
I'm gonna Chaos Warp, targeting Lumra.
That's the correct call because there is a rogue's passage in there.
Exactly, and if
Yeah.
Lumra untaps, I'm big time dead.
Let's be real. You just made it that now if I get to my turn, only 2 of you die instead of 3 of you.
That
Yeah.
sounds good for him.
I mean, I feel like that
Well,
was the
no.
correct choice then.
Well, no, because Ham was going to be one of the 2. Was going to be one of the people dying no matter what.
Oh, I'm dead either way, exactly. But if I can like mess you up a little bit on the way, let's do it. So yeah, so there we go. Because I needed to use those treasures before Karn showed up, because I know that'll crap will shut me down real hard.
What am I gonna get?
You do get one more treasure for whatever it's worth.
I do. You're right. I do
Can't
get
use
another
it,
treasure,
but you have
and it
one.
just gets it just gets to chill and be there.
Where do you want me to cut him?
Actually, you know what I could have done is I could have floated it and then
And then
blasted
got rid
Karn.
of
That
the
would have been
card.
funny.
Yeah.
Remove just the top card so you can flip the second to the top. Yeah, put that on the bottom. There we go. What do we got?
Railway Brawler.
Ooh, that's pretty good still. Especially,
Is that good?
yeah.
And that one has trample.
Yeah. All right, I don't love this all of a sudden. Yeah, and you draw a card off tribute, don't you?
Oh, I do.
And you have a
Mhm.
Kodama trigger.
Oh, and I do have a Kodama trigger, and that's 5.
Dumb.
Thankfully, what I drew off of Tribute to the World Tree was a Hulking Raptor. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had anything to put in with Kodama. So, and then I'll
So
draw
it's going to enter with how many extra counters?
0, because it's also 5 power.
Yep.
Oh, no.
You draw
Yeah,
another card.
Railway Brawler. It'll enter in with 5, because its
Yep.
power is 5.
All right. Now I'm going to
You're funny,
uptick
Al.
Karn. I don't actually have a sideboard or anything in exile, so I'm just going to uptick him and fail to find. so he goes up to 6. And
There
then gonna pass my turn.
Well, the uptick animates an artifact, doesn't it?
You could
No.
make, you could, no, yeah, it does. Does it?
Until
animates.
next turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Up to one
Animate the
target.
treasure, and then
Oh, I
and
thought
then
that
the
was
treasure
get
goes
one from
away.
exile.
You can
But,
animate like
yeah.
the treasure or the food, and it just becomes a 0/0 and dies immediately. So.
Exactly.
You know what I will animate? I will animate. I'm gonna animate the cloud
I have a
key.
couple.
Hey,
There you go, okay.
I just realized before we go any further, because I think Ham might have missed it. I don't know if Russ did. Did either of you play a land on your turn?
No.
I did.
The Horn of Greed.
Yeah, did you draw a card off of your Horn of Greed? Ham?
No.
I did not.
You can have one.
Because
I
it's
don't
not a
think-
May. I
Right.
don't believe.
No, it is not.
Okay. Yeah, no, I missed that one.
All right, and then I'm gonna stop there because that's literally all I can do.
All right, what do I got? Wahoo. Okay. Okay, very good. I think, maybe. I can't use this. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Tachiova, but that's not very good.
It sounds great.
Let's see. I'm going to... Oh, I did draw a card. You need to mill one, Jarvis.
Why me?
Cause hush.
It's a Paradise Druid.
I'm gonna cast for 3. I'm gonna cast a Teferi's Tutelage. When it
Okay.
enters,
You
I
toots?
draw a card and then discard a card. I'm gonna draw this card and I'm going to discard probably this Mirage Mirror. I don't think it's gonna do much. And then
Who's
I'm
milling?
going to have you mill 3, Jarvis.
But there's so many better options. Garrick's Uprising, Tangle Floor Haven, and Besagia Who Endures.
I am just trying to find something good. I will play my land for turn. I will draw a card. That's funny. I've drawn a card. Yeah, I think this time. But you can kill anybody you want on your turn, can't you?
Damn near.
If you all don't have interaction on my turn, I can win.
See, and I can see your win condition on the board. Right? I know it's right there.
It's creatures.
I know.
Yeah. See, I wanted to
Or-
save that Chaos Warp until after the attackers were declared. That was definitely what I wanted to do, yeah. But here we are. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast. I just didn't hit any more card draw, unfortunately. Let's see. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sacrifice this. I'm gonna go get. Whee! I'm gonna go get a land. Forest, I guess. Forest, I guess. There it is. And then we're gonna get everything we could ever want.
And more.
No, never more. Like the Raven quote. Let's see.
You also are a fan of Baltimore.
Yes. I'm a fan of the song Good Morning Baltimore from the hit musical Hairspray.
Good morning, Baltimore.
Hell yeah. Amanda Bynes was in that.
So was Ricky Lake in the original.
You're always talking about Ricky Lake. I'm going to cast a Ristic Study. Whenever
Oh
an
no!
opponent casts
How will
a
I
spell-
ever pay for my spells I cast?
You don't gotta be sarcastic about it. It's not very nice. And then a blocker, potentially. Heartwood Storyteller. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, each of that player's opponents may draw a card.
Hell yeah. I love that card.
Yeah, I didn't Didn't draw into the removal. I pass.
Okay, untap.
Oh, jeepers creepers.
Draw.
Peepers and all that.
I'm gonna play this Mosswort Bridge and hide away. No, I'm not. Let's not be dumb. I don't need to do that. Let's not waste any time.
The quick pivot. Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Title of my sex
4,
tape?
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 for Ristic.
Okay.
Kamal, Heart of Krosa.
How many mana do you have left?
19,
Enough.
18.
So that's just like 3 overruns and we're all doomed. Is that or no, that's the other Kamal that I'm thinking of.
Oh no, this is the one that gives overrun. The +3/+3 and trample.
Gives everything +3/+3 and trample, yeah.
At the beginning of combat, yeah. No, the other one has it as like a 7 mana activation. That's the Heart of or Fist of Krosa. You
He
can
enters
pump
with
mana into it.
5 counters, or he gets
Enters
5 counters from the railway guy.
5 counters, draw a card off of Tribute to the World Tree.
And also Kodama trigger.
And my
Yeah, I
Kodama
like that.
trigger is gonna be Zopendril. 4 counters.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And draw a card.
Neat.
I want to do this just because I think it'd be funny.
Concordant
But no.
Crossroads?
No, I don't play Concordant Crossroads.
That would be hilarious right now, though. Are you kidding?
Here's where I'm a little bit torn. Is I
Like
don't
Brulia?
I don't want to go and cast a spell that lets you all draw a card. Because I don't want to draw Jolly a card.
Don't cast spells. I don't know what to tell you.
However, I don't know if any of you have interaction to stop my Zopendril and Kamal. So I feel like I have to. So for 7 mana, and I will pay the 1.
For the Ristic?
Yep. Nissa, Ascendant Animus.
We all get to draw a card.
How much mana
on,
do you
Russ.
have left?
Come on, Ham.
1, 2, 3,
I'm
4,
tapped out.
5,
This treasure's
6, 7,
useless.
8, 9, 10.
Never mind, I'll drop
Nothing
my
I-
card.
Not that I ever
You need to
do
mill
anyway.
3 cards, Jarvis.
Wood Elves, Reliquary Tower, and Cultivate.
Got him.
With the Etebe, just because Ham made this go away, I want to make it come back.
Mhm.
Lumra.
Yeah.
Hey, you get to mill 4.
I do.
There you go.
Growing Rights, Rapid Growth, Smuggler's Surprise, and Llanowar Visionary.
Then you can put all your
I feel like
lands
that
in
guy
play.
from that Draw 25 meme, you know, the Uno meme.
Oh, yeah. Draw 24 or draw 25. And
Mm-hmm.
And I'll get 3 more lands into play.
oh, no, the Reliquary Tower. You got 3 more Kodama triggers.
You know what? Now I will decline.
Why?
But I am going to ultimate. So now I get all my creatures get +1/+1 and trample for each forest I control.
each
All my
forest.
lands are forests.
Because of Yavimaya?
Is a Yavimaya.
mhm.
Then I'm going to use Kamal's activated ability.
Okay.
And this is until to turn creatures I control, so even after doing this. 2 and land becomes a creature.
Okay.
2 and a land becomes a creature.
Okay.
2 and a land becomes a creature. I'm being extra careful.
Okay.
I'm going to move to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I feel like Jolly has something up his sleeve, and I don't like it.
I have
I'm
4 cards in hand.
yeah.
All of them are fogs.
That's why I don't like it.
Well, they're all 2 mana fogs, and I can't access my signet.
I want to have it so Kamal's trigger goes on first, resolves first, then Zopendrils.
Mhm.
So all my shit's huge. They're all like
all of your
yeah.
shit is gigantic.
they're all like
Yeah, oh, it's
50 or
enormous.
something. Oh man, do you know how many counters Limmer entered with? Because I don't.
More than enough. Yeah.
So Ham,
Yeah.
you will get a Kadama and 2 forests.
Okay.
No, 1
Which is
forest.
more than
Well,
enough. So
you'll
I
just
don't think
get
I'm
1
gonna
forest.
bother blocking because preventing 7 of that trample damage is gonna be irrelevant here. So no blocks on
Um,
my part. Yeah.
Russ has the highest life total, so Russ is going to get a Railway Brawler and 2 forests.
How much is
Mhm.
that?
They're each like 30 something. Well, no, they're all like 60 or 70s with trample.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And Joey's going to get a Kogla and a
I get the
Hulking Raptor.
Kogla. Hell
And
yeah.
the Kogla, when it attacks, is going to destroy the Teferi's tutelage.
I was using that to toot. No.
I'm waiting for that fog, baby. Come on, please. One time.
Fog, baby.
Fog, baby.
Um,
And that's what I've got.
So yeah,
alright.
no blocks here.
So everyone declare your blockers. I will
I
declare
Yep. So
I got no
Russ, you wanna
blocks.
block away?
no
Okay.
blocks. So so priority before damage, it goes to
Yep.
Ham. Ham, what do you got?
I got nothing. Tapped out.
All right, then it goes to Russ.
I have nothing.
I really needed you to have something. I guess I'll tap for 1 green and play Flooded Strand. And then all of these. And I died.
Yeah.
I died.
So I
died in
had
hell.
so many cards in hand, and yeah, there was nothing. Well, I had such that if a fog happened there, I was for sure 100% gonna win on my turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a spell pierce, and I'll be honest, if he had fogged, I would have countered it.
Yeah. See, that turn that I was keeping track of all the storm counters, I had a Mizzix Mastery in my hand. If I could have ended that with 4 treasures and been able to hit that and go
yeah.
grab the grape shot
Grape
back,
shot.
or I had inner fire
That would have been
in
great.
my yard, which could have reset a whole bunch of mana and kept me going. Yeah.
So, Russ, I did the math. The smallest creatures that I had attacking were the forests. They would have been 68.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I had 30 lands that were all forests because I had Yavimaya.
Yeah.
And then the what base 1/1s, and then the +3/+3 from Kamal made it that they were 34, and then double was open draw.
Nice.
Excellent.
Well, you get to sign us
Groovy.
off.
Well, I thought Ham got to sign us off because he won game
Oh,
1.
right.
I
No,
won- I
Ham
won the
does
first
because he won the
Yeah.
first one, the official one.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah,
the real
Thank
one.
you, everybody.
Let's do it at the same time. Y'all do it at the same time.
Well, I don't think so, Tim.
Deep
Oh,
cut.
oh my goodness. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for this fight. This was a lot of fun. I'm really glad this silly, ridiculous Niv Mizzet deck actually came together. You know, I was like, am I unironically playing Lava Spike and Flame Rift and Commander? I also have crap like Sizzle and Hit the Mother Load in here.
Yeah.
Also, Fireball with a Y. Like, it's dumb, and it's just, I don't know. But it clearly, when you focus
Good.
on one thing, and it's a dumb thing, but it can win the game. When your deck fires, it gets there, and that was really fun. So yes, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for being with us, and thank you, gentlemen, again for playing. This was a delight. I had a blast. I hope you guys did too. So yeah, please drop a like and subscription if you haven't already, and we'll be back next week with more silly Commander action. Who knows what we'll be up to? Then we'll figure it out in the meantime, and it's gonna be fun. I promise. So yeah, we'll kick it with you next time, everybody. And scene.
Insane.